I got into cars, I would say early 2000s. I'm old enough to be one of those people that just out of high school watched Fast and the Furious. My first love was actually a Toyota Supra Mark IV, like most people. And then in 2003, of course, Too Fast, Too Furious came out, and Paul Walker's character drove an Evo 7 in that, and that's when I immediately got hooked. I wanted to get into autocross. I met a guy in college that did autocross here in Chattanooga locally. I bought a 2003 Sentra SCR Spec V. I had that car for about 5 years and it gave me nothing but problems. I really wasn't in the market for a car when I bought the Evo. I was actually on vacation with my wife in Florida. I just kind of browsing classifieds and stuff and dealerships like Auto Trader just to see what was out there. I saw that car at a Nissan dealership. It was a local trade-in. Went there 3 times that week while I was on vacation. She was a trooper. She let me go to the dealership 3 separate days. They gave me a price. I paid 10 grand for the car, flat out. So, but the thing is that they didn't know what was wrong with the car. It had about 68,000 miles when I bought it. I was like, dude, for an Evo 8 for 10 grand? Yeah, that's a no-brainer. There's no warranty. You're not gonna get a warranty for this car. We think there's something wrong with the transmission. Like, okay, whatever, 10 grand. I have money to spare. I can fix it if I need to. And then the next day, my wife and I were actually headed back from Florida for vacation. And about 40 minutes into the trip, something funky happened with the transmission, a noise that I've never heard before. Made a U-turn off the interstate, off one of the exits, came back around. I gunned it to get back on the interstate and all 4 wheels locked up on me instantly. So the car stayed in Florida for probably another month and a half. I ended up sourcing a used transmission, got the shop installed it with new clutch and all that fun stuff. I got a plane ticket, round one-way trip down. I got all the way to Calhoun and it made the same noise again. And as soon as I got off the interstate and I took it out of gear is when I heard a huge whining noise. Come to find out, that transmission was bad as well. I was out a lot of money, so I ended up fixing it myself. I've been driving it since. That was 2010. It was registered. My house, when my wife and we bought it, it flooded. So my first thing that freaked me out was the car, because my wife and we drove away from our wedding in that car, and for a long time, it's one of my favorite cars in the world. It's been my dream car forever. So I knew that I was gonna be buried in it, is what I told my wife. Ever since the flood happened, I had to fix the engine. Ever since then, which was May of 2018, it's been living in my garage. So this is the first time I actually drove it up and down the street.
You got something behind your eyes, the way you're talking, it's a cheap disguise.
So suspension-wise on that car, it's pretty simple. It just has lowering springs. The engine, however, is where most of the stuff that's been done to it. So it's got competition 280 cams, ETS 3-inch intercooler. It has the matching pipes, the intercooler pipes for it. It's got a 3-inch turbo back, no cats. It's got a lot done to it. I dynoed it at 340 and 338 torque. So not bad for an Evo 8 turbo, like stock turbo. It's pretty decent. My favorite part about driving that car is it's really fast, man. It's a lot of fun to drive, like especially when you hear the boost and you meet the noise, all the noise that it creates. I think that's part of the experience, really.
And fever dreams, talking in your sleep, said I'm gonna leave right before the red sun rises.
My favorite part of car culture is the camaraderie. When you actually see friends out and about and everybody has something different. You know, that's the beauty of car culture, is that, you know, there's so many different variations of what everybody can do and have. And everybody, if you're a real car guy, you'll appreciate any type of car and any type of build, honestly.